Well, good morning, friends. Good morning, Pammy. And good morning, Lee. We are at the trailhead for Mount Tecumseh today. I do not need this for spring, but Lee needs this for her grid. Normally here is where I would talk about, the statistics and such, and I know, Lee, you know none of that off the top of your head. But we need this for you for spring, or for May.
Today is even for spring. I don't even know if I have this one in the spring yet.
We'd have to look at the spreadsheet.
Might be both. Might be a twofer.
It could be. Could be. But it's a fairly short hike, and the weather, well, it didn't decide to cooperate. We're getting a little wet today, but that's okay. We can do this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go beat the rain.
Sometimes the best part of having a plan is knowing when to scrap it. Today was supposed to be Monadnock with Greg, but when schedules shifted and I linked up with Lee, our sights moved to the Osceolas. However, New Hampshire mud season had other ideas. Looking at the long, messy road walk required just to reach the trailhead, we made the decision to pivot. Instead, we're tackling Tecumseh. I don't actually need this peak for my Spring 48. I long ago checked it off. But Lee's working hard on her grid. In the hiking community, being a good partner means showing up for your friends' goals just as much as your own. The day started with a steady light rain, and the trails are exactly what you'd expect for May, saturated and soft. We're trading the big views we'd hoped for on the Osceolas for a steady grind through the mist, keeping the pace consistent as we work our way up from the valley floor. As we gained elevation toward the ridgeline, that light rain began to crystallize. There's a specific magic in watching the seasons collide. One minute, you're dodging mud puddles. The next, the world is turning white as the rain transitions into a spring snowfall. By the time we hit the upper ridge, the spring colors were completely buried under a fresh dusting. The temperature dropped just enough to turn the woods into a winter landscape again. This is exactly why we call it a social hike. Without the pressure of a personal milestone or a checklist to worry about, the focus stays entirely on the conversation and the atmosphere of the mountain. It's a reminder that even Plan B mountains like Tecumseh can offer up a total transformation if the timing is right. We're pushing through the final stretch now, with the winds picking up and the summit socked in, getting ready to see what Pemmy has to say about the lack of views. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Still morning. We are at the summit. Yeah, I know you like summits. I also know you like views. And today,
It's not your day, Pemmy.
not your day.
Not your day.
He's sad. But, you know, it still counts. And this wasn't my adventure. This was Lee's adventure.
Yeah.
She's the gritty here.
Yeah, needed this monster mountain for May, so.
Yeah, and it was something that was fairly short. We thought about doing the Osceolas, and really neither one of us were looking forward to an almost 3-mile road walk on a muddy dirt road. And it was raining last night. It was snowing on the way up here.
No, this was definitely the right choice. Short and
Yes.
sweet.
Yes, Pammy, it's May and it's snowing. Yes, May is spring. You know, you're a moose. You should know more about nature than me. But apparently not.
And there's no views on the Osceolas either, Pemmy, so. Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, you know, we're only halfway done with the hike. We still got to climb down. Well, we're almost to the car. And it doesn't count until we get to the car, but we'll get there. But I want to thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for the lack of views, but Mother Nature had other plans for the day. But until next time, always remember, chase your dreams, challenge your limits, choose joy. Azimuth, Lee, and Pemmy, out.